It's Trudy, Virtual Tarot, Psychic Network, reading for you, and I'm not going to waste any time. Month of October love reading. What do we have? First card, 8 of Swords. This came up reversed, better in the reverse. 8 of Swords, we call this the Stockholm Syndrome card. I think if you look at the card, you will resonate with that interpretation. We have a woman. If you're learning to read with me, please pay attention. This is swords. Swords represent thought and the intellect. So here we have thinking that has been laid down over maybe even a series of years. This woman has decided that she cannot escape the place where she stands because she believes that she is a prisoner, that she is trapped, that she cannot walk away. However, this is in the reverse. It's much better. This card tells me that for all of our Sagittarians, and I have to say I have a Sag rising, and so I'm thrilled to pieces to see this card, it is time to move on. Negative thinking has been removed within a situation. Now, if you're looking for love, it looks as if you're doing some real work. Good for you. You're going to be able to attract someone who is much healthier than you could have attracted previously. That's good news. Now, for some of you, you have experienced relationships that were perhaps codependent. And often when I see this card, I think of codependent relationships because thoughts are put in place one at a time. And usually those thoughts are put there because someone is trying to convince us that because we are weak, those are the negative thoughts, we cannot live without them. And then we begin to question ourselves. We begin to believe that those thoughts are our very own thoughts. Interestingly enough, that is why people stay in abusive relationships, because they believe what it is that their captor has told them. They resonate with that, and they begin to actually identify with their captor. They begin to have these feelings for their captor, even fall in love with them. And so if you have been in a love relationship such as that, you may be coming out of that now, and you may be healing. And some of those thoughts now, you're like looking at that and you're going, whoa, how could I ever have put up with that? I mean, are you kidding me? Like, why would I stay there? What was I thinking? And I feel like for a lot of our Sagittarians, that's going on. Now, whomever this person is, who's laid these thoughts down, you have been in, I want to say, collusion with them. And so you have been in agreement with everything that they say. Perhaps you questioned some of this thinking initially, but then it began to feel more comfortable as you heard it over and over again. And you decided that, hey, this is reality. My reality now feels very comfortable because it aligns with this person's reality who is laying down these negative thoughts. That is over. And you've been doing some work, and so you're about to enter an entirely new phase of your life. And there is movement that goes along with this card, and you're going to see everything a little bit differently. And so moving forward, it's going to feel like a great adventure, Sagittarius. And no one loves an adventure more than Sag. What do they say? Not all who wander are lost, right? And that's you, Sag. You like to wander. You like to do things differently. You're curious. You enjoy a good book, a good class, even a good movie. And so it's great. You're going to be able to get out there, and your eyes are wide open, and you're ready to experience the beautiful world coming into the fall. Okay, what do we have? Okay, so again, 2 of Rods. You're a fire sign. I love this card. I call it the Christopher Columbus card. It's the card of the explorer. Where will you go? Now, it seems as if you have two choices. And you might have made your choice already and you're moving along and you've already visioned where it is that you would like to go. The challenge here seems to be only in going. And maybe a little bit challenged with that, maybe a little challenged. You're going to go, but trying to understand where it is, even when you get there, that where it is that you need to be, kind of creating your life when you arrive. And so with all of these, and you don't even have to physically really move to do this, but once you step out of this sort of self-imposed space that you've been within, and you sort of like, you've wrapped around like you're a mummy. You're like this. Oh my gosh, you know, I can't move. You've been that way for quite some time. So to be free and to actually be able to come up with a plan, it can feel a little scary, a little daunting. And so that's where you're at, and it's a beautiful, beautiful month for you. Wow, okay, Judgment. And so Sag, yes, unexpectedly, you're going to understand a little bit more about who you are and who you have been. I mean, it's sort of getting back to the roots of what your passion, when you were first aware of what you wanted to do, your ideas, your dreams, you're going back to that place. And it's an interesting card because this is really the major arcana card that would go along with that first card that we drew, that Eight of Swords and reversed, because you're coming out of your coffin and you've been sort of dormant perhaps for a reason, and maybe this break that you've taken has done you well, done you good, because you've been able to re-examine aspects of relationship and really heal from some of the wounds that had been inflicted through just sort of these toxic people that you've been around. And I'm feeling as if you're beginning to say, hey, you may even cut some of these people off. That's what I'm hearing. And for some of you, you need to do that, and because they're weighing you down, okay? This card is asking for brevity, lightness of being, so that you can rise up. And you know, it's just this is a card that's so ethereal. It's like, you know, if your spirit, your higher spirit is calling to you to get to the next level, and beyond just, you know, getting rid of any of the negative thought patterns that had been put down. Now that you've gotten past that, it's almost as if Spirit's asking you to go to the next step, an even higher step, which is believing that you can achieve what it is that you were planted on this earth to do. You're being called to answer your higher purpose now that you've walked out of this, be it codependent relationship, be it abusive relationship even, be it someone who has told you you're not good enough, that you can't do this. You're now you're going to hear it. I mean, before it was, you know, a human being telling you this. Now it's, you know, human beings saying, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. Now this is a complete opposite. This is Spirit who has been calling you all along the way, saying, grab that vision and run with it, and grab that passion and believe in it, and you can achieve it. You can achieve anything that you would like to achieve because Spirit has got your back, has had your back all along the way. And so move forward, take that vision by the horns, and ride that bull, because it's time for you, Sag. That's what I'm hearing, and I don't know why I'm hearing bull, but okay. And what's the last card to come up? This is a really, 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 really good reading. In order to achieve what it is that you should achieve, and again, within love, okay? This is a love reading, and yes, we're speaking to a relationship that you have been able to use to your benefit, because you've learned what you know, it's funny, every relationship is valuable, even if it's a bad relationship, because you figure out what it is that does, you know, things that aren't working, you figure out that you need to do it different next time. And that's the lesson, and you do get the lesson. That's what this reading is all about. This month, you're getting the lesson, and Spirit is telling you it's about more than you. This is about more than you. So take the focus off of you and place it upon the work that needs to be done to get the message out there, to get your passion out there, to create the environment that allows not only you, but those around you to begin to answer their higher calling, where they're also becoming more because of you. And we can lay swords down into the ground. We can lay these negative thoughts on somebody, and you know, that's a way to feel as if we're in control of other people, keeping them sort of in a fence, you know, so that they're there when we come back. We don't want them to leave us or abandon us. And I guess that may be, not that that's what healthy people do, but that may be why there are people, and we all feel very sorry for them, who will do this type of thing, who will control someone via just self-inflicting, you know, they're feeling it themselves, and so they're inflicting it upon the person that they supposedly love. But what a different thing it is when you're actually building people up, when you're actually, with your word and your actions and your passion and everything you do, how different is that experience when you build other people up so that they can rise to their highest level. It's beautiful. I hear that loud and clear for you, Sag. That's your mission toward the end of the year 2016. But that mission will require a lot of hard work, a lot of self-belief, a lot of positive energy, a lot of faith, a lot of courage. It's going to work for you. And as you build others up, you will completely heal yourself. You will become a master of your thoughts, and you will be able to empathize with those around you, and help those people, those loved ones around you, heal because of this self-belief. And I do believe that you're going to accomplish something, again, that's great. I do believe that you are going to be held in high esteem. And that is because you've had the courage. You have the courage, you have the grit, you have the determination to get out there and to be uncomfortable and to move past all of your preconceived notions about who you are and what you can achieve. So what a great month for you. Big month for Sag. And I do believe that Sag is on the cusp of something. And so we'll find out next month. But within love, as you heal, you rise not only to your higher purpose, but you bring all of those people around you, perhaps who you've been separated from, along with you, because you're now out of the cage, which is great. And Sag, thank you so much for watching. Please register to become a healer on our channel, myvirtualtarot.com, or get a reading, purchase a reading if you would from myself. We have 3 other readers, and we also have, I just held up 4 fingers, we have 4 other readers, that's true. And we also have an astrologer, and she's fantastic, Cassandra. And we're going to have some new readers coming on the channel. They're subscribers as well. So if you'd like to send me a video, I'll take a look at it. And if I feel your camera ready, we'll make up a playlist. And you can read for every sign every month, just as I do. So thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you in the month of November. Blessings and namaste.